Good morning, everybody. It's another episode of Intellectually Honest, unedited, uncut. We're going to get right into it. Before we get started, though, y'all know the deal. Go and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Most definitely hit that notification bell. That way you be notified every time I drop. And it helps the channel keep growing, helps the YouTube algorithm push my stuff to the forefront so more people can be exposed to this energy. And without further ado, we can go ahead and get up. We can go ahead and open up. So, if you've been tapped in to the ball verse, if you've been tapped into NBA basketball, then you know that tonight is a very, very special night for Ball fans, for Lonzo fans, for LaMelo fans. Tonight is a very, very special night. Part 3, Battle of the Balls. Battle of them Balls, Part 3. So, I'm going to watch the game tonight, and I'm going to have my takeaways from it. But before that, I'm going to give y'all my predictions. Yeah, we're going to do some predictions. So just a quick recap. I don't have the stats in front of me from the first 2 meetings, but I'll say that if my memory serves me right, and I think it does, LaMelo and his squad won the first meeting against Lonzo Ball and the New Orleans Pelicans. And Lonzo Ball and the Pelicans won the second meeting. But tonight's matchup will differ vastly from those 2 matchups for one main reason. Lonzo Ball's situation has changed. No longer is he shackled while LaMelo's free. Like the first 2 matchups is kind of like LaMelo Ball having free reign to do whatever he want on his squad, while Lonzo Ball was very, very, very restricted in what he could do on his squad, respectively. So tonight is going to be very different in that regard because Lonzo Ball is on a team that respects what he does. They want him to do what he was drafted to do. And if the previous games that the Bulls have played is an indication, then that means then it shows that they are indeed moving toward Lonzo being more hands-on with the playmaking and stuff, which is, as I expressed in my last video, is what we all wanted from the get-go. So tonight is going to be very, very different than those first 2 games. I think tonight, if I wanted to be technical, like if I want to be that guy, I would say tonight is the first true battle of the balls, but I'm not going to be that guy. The first 2 are definitely in the books, regardless of what Lonzo Ball's situation was. But tonight, I think it's going to play out very, very differently than the first 2 matchups as far as the individual comparisons. So I got a couple predictions. My first prediction, I guess, is the main one when you really think about it, is I expect the Chicago Bulls I expect them to open up on the Hornets, to be honest with you. Now, it probably be closer. If you would have asked me this prediction like a few months ago, I probably would have had it like a little closer, like the Hornets, not closer. I would have had if you would have asked me this question a few months ago, I would have said the Bulls going to run the Hornets off the floor. Just like that, just boom, get them up out of there. But the Hornets have come around and the Bulls have kind of simmered down. And so now they're looking like a more evenly matched team. But just given the talent levels, I do fully expect the Chicago Bulls to win this matchup. And I guess at the end of the day, that's the only real thing. And that will thus give Lonzo Ball, if you're just looking at the wins and losses, which is what the Ball boys are all about, that would give Lonzo Ball, obviously, the 1-game advantage in terms of wins. Next prediction, individually, I do think LaMelo Ball is going to have a better individual game. Unless Lonzo Ball can get hot from 3. Because like I said, LaMelo is a better offensive player. He's more of an offensive threat. He's on offense what Lonzo Ball is on defense. And then they meet in the middle with their playmaking, facilitating and whatnot. But Lonzo Ball can match LaMelo Ball's offensive output if he gets hot from 3. The 3, you always hear the 3-point shot is the great equalizer. Well, if Lonzo Ball gets hot, he could easily drop a 27 piece to match whatever 20 that LaMelo could give. And if he does that, then that's oh man, this tonight has the night has the potential to be one of the most exciting games of the year. But just if you ask me right now, gun to my head, Martian's got the death ray pointed at the earth. Who do I think is gonna have the better offensive night? I feel safer going with LaMelo Ball. I think just what he's able to do with the ball. I think he just has more feel on the offensive end, like as far as like not necessarily handling the rock. They both can handle the rock. I think Lonzo's shown he can handle the rock. But just what he does when he gets to the rim, I think it's the big difference maker. I think LaMelo just has like a more fluidity to his game around the rim, and I think that's ultimately going to be the difference maker. But we have seen LaMelo Ball come out and build a brick house. LaMelo has built a couple brick houses. He can damn near build a neighborhood. Them bricks that he has the capacity to put up. I've seen LaMelo have some bad shooting games. So it's gonna be interesting. But like I said, if I was a gambling man and you was asking me to bet it all, I would say LaMelo is gonna have the better offensive night. Next prediction, and it's kind of more so like it's not a takeaway, but it is a take. And I guess it'll be my last one. Like I said, this is not gonna be a long video. It's no, but my last point about this game is that this is a chance, if ever, for Lonzo Ball to kind of show people that what I've been saying too, like, is that the gap between he and LaMelo is not as great as people think. They're just two different type of players. And it all depends on who's, like I said, Lonzo's on defense, what LaMelo is on offense. And it all depends on who can influence the game more. If Lonzo does a better job of locking up LaMelo, then Lonzo can get it. But if LaMelo just gets loose on Lonzo, then obviously it'll go in LaMelo's favor. I think that, but I do think that this is an opportunity for Lonzo to kind of put the league and put the NBA world on notice that he's there with it. That it's not like all the talent went to LaMelo or whatever. So that's about it. I hope y'all tapped into the game. It's gonna be a good one. All these sports networks, they're gonna have a lot to talk about. They tried to gloss over it last year because with the Lonzo playing for the irrelevant Pelicans, they kind of tried to gloss over it and just act like Lonzo just wasn't there with LaMelo. But I really think this is going to change. It's going to change the conversation. And I think now that Lonzo has more security in the league, more security in his role and what his role is going to be going forward, I think that we're going to see him play a lot looser. And it's just going to be fun to watch. So I really hope that everybody taps in, and I hope y'all double back, spin the block on my channel, come back and catch me for my takeaways after the fact. Because I'm going to see the game tonight, and I'm going to have my takeaways. So without further ado, that's about it. It's another episode of Intellectually Honest in the books. And yeah, y'all go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I drop. And we can go ahead and get up out of here.